Hi, and welcome to the 10-10-Diverse Show, episode 65. Tonight we've got anywhere between 11 or 19 artists that will show up, so we'll see how it goes. Coming up first from North Carolina, we've got Andrew X. Andrew, could you tell us who you are as an artist and what's the story behind your song? Where are you now?
Well, my name is Andrew. I am in Western North Carolina in a small town called North Wilkesboro. I played in a band based out of Charlotte, North Carolina, all through my 20s called Hot Vegas, that later was the Air Station, and we toured the Eastern U.S. I released my last record in 2015, Young Hearts. It's kind of an 80s tribute type set of original songs. That was my second album, and ran a boxing gym for a few years and stepped away from music and decided to do a new record. So I've got a new record coming out next month called Driving at Sunset that has a lot of kind of late 80s, early 90s, I guess, vibe to it as well. And it's 10 songs. I've released 3 singles, and each one of them has the original version, alternate version, acoustic version, music video, lyric video. And I feel like that if I could sum up what I do in a sentence or two, is I feel like I do pop rock that has like a classic feel and like positive vibes. A lot of my music, the subject matter is about hope, encouragement, romantic situations and stuff like that. And similar artists, maybe like Bryan Adams, Phil Collins, Steve Winwood from back in the day, and maybe some more modern artists, maybe something kind of like John Mayer or Need to Breathe or Bleachers or something like that. And Where Are You Now is a song that I wrote on the piano. I'm not really a piano player, but I wanted to have a ballad on the album, so I started chopping out on the piano. And I wrote it about, a lot of my songs are kind of sort of based on true stories. So there's maybe an element of truth to them, and then I kind of put a spin on it to make it a little more interesting and kind of glamorize it. But I was going through, I think just one day I was going through some old pictures or just thinking about some past situations, and I was thinking about this person that was a friend, that was a girl that I was involved with, when I was younger. And one night we were like best friends for a couple of years, and we took a drive. She went to a show with us, and afterwards I got out of the van and rode with her, and she was taking me somewhere else, and we took a wrong turn, and we were in the mountains in Virginia is where we kind of ended up. And like the sky was just so open, and there were so many stars, and that was like a special moment. When I think of her, that's what I think about. So I put that kind of in the opening line of the song. And I don't know what happened to her. I haven't talked to her in many years, and so the song is kind of my way of like acknowledging our relationship and, wondering about where she's at. And I hope she's doing well. And that's pretty much what the song is about.
What a brilliant introduction, dude. Honestly, absolutely brilliant, this song. I'm sure I came across you in Buzz LA, man. I'm sure it was, man. Andrew X with Where Are You Now? Guys, brilliant. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. He's a debutant on the show. And one love.
Remember that time that we took the wrong turn and ended up staring at the stars? 'Cause it was that night I couldn't find the right words to tell you how wonderful you are. Though it's a great big world, and it's been a long time since I've seen you, girl. I've still got you on my mind. Where are you now? I hope you're out there somewhere with it all figured out. Where are you now? I hope you're out there somewhere with it all love is all about. Some people say that they've got no regrets. Well, I've got a list full of mine. Like letting you go with so much left unsaid about the way I felt inside. Though it's a great big world, and it's been a long time since I've seen you, girl. I've still got you on my mind. Where are you now? I hope you're out there somewhere with it all figured out. Where are you now? I hope you're out there somewhere with it all, and know what love is all about. 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 Where are you now? I hope you're out there somewhere with it all figured out. Where are you now? I hope you're out there somewhere with it all, and know what love is all about. And know what love is all about.
Andrew X, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely brilliant, man. Just very, very high level stuff, dude. I wish that we could do the full round robins that we used to do, and we sometimes do on the genre specific shows, and let everybody review each other's music. But unfortunately, we can't because of time. But we do push each other to leave each other's comments on the YouTube channels. Oh, thanks very much. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So coming up next, we've got Michael. So Michael, would you like to say something while I load up your track?
Yeah, I would. I'd like to say something both to Andrew and to you, Sparky. Sparky, I'm a little upset at you because I have to go after that. Really? So thank you. Andrew, brother, man, look, I know in other parts of the country, we don't say this in North Carolina and Pennsylvania much, but that song was lovely. And I mean that in a very, very grandiose, eloquent manner. That was lovely. And I will say, whoever produced that, if it was you or someone else, that production captured that song very warm, nice bottom end. I mean, your vocals were almost like a loud whisper. I mean, right on, brother. You did well, man. And now I got to go. So thanks, Sparky.
Hey, well said, dude, well said. Andrew, you're muted there. Finally, just let us know the best way for anyone to find you. If you've got a website or plug any of your social medias, that goes to anybody. If you've got a manager, a studio, or any of these things that you use this time to promote it. But you're still muted there, Andrew, so there you go.
Yeah, so thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. My website is www.andrewxmusic.com. You can find links to my music. It's all on Spotify, iTunes, all that. The 3 singles are, the first one was Miracles. It actually has a narrative video with a storyline that's set in the 80s. Really cool. It's on YouTube. Check it out. Andrew X Miracles. Where Are You Now is the second one you just watched. It's a live performance type video. And the third one that was supposed to come out yesterday, and I just put it out today, is Whatever It Takes. It has a really cool video. Basically, a lady has a spaceship crash in her backyard and she finds hope. And that's all I'll say about that one. So if you get a chance, check those out. Miracles, Whatever It Takes, also on YouTube, andrewxmusic.com, and follow me on socials. Thank you so much.
Been a pleasure, man. Thank you, Andrew. Till the next time, brother. Andrew X, everyone. Muchas gracias. Right, so from North Carolina over to Pennsylvania, I return to the show for the one and only Michael Botte. Could you introduce yourself, man? Who are you as an artist, Michael? And what's the story behind your song, Leave This Town?
Yeah. Hey, first of all, Mark and Sparky, good to see you guys again, brother, man. Good to see you guys. So yeah, Leave This Town is the one we're doing this week. So man, I was born in a little steel town, along the Ohio River, outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Steel workers were everywhere, my whole family. Small little town, didn't even have a stoplight in my town. It was pretty bucolic, great place to grow up. I love growing up there. It was simple. It was like in the 70s, never left, it was always the 70s, and it's changed a lot now. But I recognize, as I got older, and I'm not saying that my little town wasn't good enough for me, but I just felt like it wasn't enough. I wanted to see more. I always had that. My spirit was wild, Sparky. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. My dad was a traveler, so maybe I got that from him. So as a young man, I had to recognize and realize and accept that I'm going to have to leave this town. So, the narrative of the story is about a young man coming to grips with, having to leave everything he knows and taking off and seeing what's around the bend. And I sure as hell did that in my life. I've lived in all 4 time zones in the continental US and been around the world. So yeah, that's what Leave This Town is. A little bit different than what Andrew just did. This is more kind of a country rock. I kind of landed into that kind of alt country rock world. However, my next release, which we won't talk about today, but Sparky, I'm sure we will, for October, is much more in that 90s kind of alt rock, pop rock. So I'm kind of switching a little bit. So as far as who I am and where I'm at now, I don't know where the hell I am. I think I'm transitioning from a bit of a country rock theme, which is what you'll hear now, to more of that alt rock, which I kind of grew up in the 90s, with. So we'll see what's next, brother.
Hey, you're absolutely awesome, dude. You've got 30,000 legitimate followers, going up every day on Facebook, man. You're a world-class artist. I'm putting Russ Stallings on next to you. He's another world-class country artist. So Michael Botte, ladies and gentlemen, with his wonderful track, Leave This Town. Let's go. One love.
Take me by the hillside. The river flows right where I stand. Save me from the rising tide. The water crests the broken dam. I don't know all the reasons why, but soon I'll have to say goodbye. I'm gonna grab a beer, maybe sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna grab a beer and maybe sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna leave this town. Oh, I'm gonna leave this town. Drive me down a country road, navigate the twisted bend, show me if my moving slow, just wonder how this trip will end. I don't know all the reasons why, but soon I'll have to say goodbye. I'm gonna grab a beer, right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna grab a beer and maybe sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna leave this town. Oh, I'm gonna leave this town. Oh, sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna grab a beer and maybe sit right here for a moment till the sun goes down. I'm gonna leave this town. I'm gonna leave this town. I'm gonna leave this town. I'm gonna leave this town.
Don't tell no lies. Just how good is that, ladies and gentlemen? Just magnificent, magnificent. So it's the same. It's the same thing each time. Russ, you're the next guest here. So, what was your thoughts on that wonderful track? And then, tell us your contact details or your website or anything, Michael. So, Russ.
Yeah, that was great, man. You have a great voice, excellent production, just some really good sounding guitar solos in there. Everything sounded great, and what a catchy hook, right? Who can't relate to I want to leave this town or I'm going to leave this town? Everybody has probably been in a moment like that when they have felt that feeling, right? I got to get out of here. I'm ready to get out of here. I'm ready to go. So super relatable hook. And again, you got a great voice and great production. So really good.
Hey man, honestly, I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words about me, but I'm really happy you mentioned the production, because I will tell you, Russ, when I send my demos to my producer, it's not the same when it comes back. It's very, very different. So the production, there is a lot of production there. I wish I can make myself sound like that. I can't. So thank you for my producer.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I feel the same way. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well said, Russ. So Michael, how does anyone contact you, brother?
Yeah, the easy part is that it's Michael Bate Band. I have this really difficult name. I just put the word band behind my name. So Michael Bate Band everywhere. Twitter's just M Bate Band because it was too long, but really just Michael Bate Band everywhere. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Till the next time, my brother. Let's get all your tracks featured here. You're a value family member now. Michael Bate. So from Pennsylvania over to Nashville, Russ Stallings. This guy's an absolute legend. He's a mainstay in this show now. Russ, introduce yourself and tell me the story behind your song. Tell me something good.
Yeah, my name is Russ Stallings. I'm that's RUSS STALLONS, and I'm just a singer songwriter in Nashville, Tennessee, and I wrote this song, Tell Me Something Good. I got the idea. My grandfather, when he was in his 80s, he started getting like dementia. And so when he got to the point where he couldn't really stand it, people got around him and started talking about negative things. He couldn't stand it. And he would, like, if somebody said something negative, he would turn to him and he would say, okay, now tell me something good. So like he wanted the conversation to go back to something positive. He couldn't stand to hear all the negative. Well, how relatable is that to our world today? You turn on the news, everything we hear, so much negativity out there. And you feel like sometimes you just want to hear something good, right? And if you're like me, I'm kind of a glass half full guy, I want to hear something good. And so that's what I wrote this song about, is trying to stay positive in a sometimes overly negative world. And that's the song. Tell me something good, man.
Without further ado, Russ Stallings with his track, Tell Me Something Good. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. The man's world class.
Life's too short, don't waste another minute. Drinking a glass half empty, it'll only bring you down. If it's raining, then just paint yourself a rainbow. Somebody please tell me something good. Tell me something good. Wanna leave a message, you better make it good. You wanna take a chance, then you probably should. Would it make a difference? Yeah, it probably would. You wanna do that thing that nobody ever thought you could. Life's too short, don't waste another minute. Drinking a glass half empty will only bring you down. If it's raining, then just paint yourself a rainbow. Somebody please tell me something good. Tell me something good. It's hard to walk by faith and not by sight. If you think you can or you think you can, either way you're right. Happiness ain't your circumstance, it's just something that you choose. You can't win unless you ain't afraid to lose. Life's too short, don't waste another minute. Drinking a glass half empty, it'll only bring you down. It's raining, then just paint yourself a rainbow. Somebody please tell me something good. Tell me something good. Tell me something good.
Tell me something good. Pahi, Mr. Country, Russ Stallings, just absolutely wonderful, man. Great. Harrison, you're the next guest here, another debut in the show. So Harrison, kindly say your opinion on Russ's track there while I load up your song.
I think it's pretty good. I think, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I think it's good. I'm really not a country fan, but I'm a music fan, so I can tell good production and good vocals. And I like the harmony. So I think it's really good.
Well said, dude. Well said. And isn't it an honor to hear why people write songs? Because even if it's not your genre that comes up, even say if you're 70 years old, you'll still enjoy the rap songs that come in here. See, Steve Andrews, he's 70. He's going to play a rap song straight after you tonight. So the next four guests is Harrison, Steve, then it's Stu and the White Raven Down, and then Mr. Redbeard. So thanks for saying that, Harrison. Russ, how does anyone find you, dude? Your website, any of these things?
Yeah, you can find me. My website's down right now, but you can find me on Facebook, Russ Stallings. You can find me on Instagram, Russ Stallings, TikTok, all that stuff. Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all that stuff.
Well, and just wait till
YouTube,
we start this.
Yeah.
Wait till we start this 1010 Country show that's not up and running yet. Me and Russ is going to be the co-hosts on it. So that's where it's only going to be 5 to 7 artists, but we all go in depth and everybody review each other's music heavily. I've already started the metal shows, the blues shows, the EDM shows, but we've not quite started the country one yet, but we will do. Russ Stallings, everyone. Till the next time. Thank you. So from Nashville, Tennessee, over to Georgia. A debut in the show, Mr. Harrison Kenner. Could you introduce yourself? Who is Harrison Kenner, and what's the story behind your song Cry?
I'm a singer, songwriter, performer. Been with different bands, doing choreography, choir director. Been in music since I was 14. I just turned 70 last Friday, so it's a passion and a dream, something I've been wanting to do all my life. The song, I love to sing love songs. So Cry is a dedication to my wife. I got 2 songs on my album, Breakout. One is Cry, and the other one is That's Why I Love You, because she made a change when she came in. When I say to her that when I cry, it's because I love you. I'm so happy with the love I have and the love she brought in my life. So I'm a romantic. So I'm thankful for her. She's been a blessing.
That's absolutely beautiful reason to write a song, and thanks for introducing it in such a manner. Dave Noodle as well. He's one of the artists from this evening. Test your microphone quickly, Dave.
Say that again. I missed
Just
it.
to test your microphone and give me your location, brother, if you can.
All right. How about that? Is it working?
Yeah, what's your location, Dave? Sorry, I shouldn't have done that there. What's your location, Dave?
I live in Idaho, USA.
Idaho, that's right. I should have remembered from. Right, cool. You're the next guest, Dave, right? So we're on Harrison Kenner, ladies and gentlemen, and the song's called Cry. So sit back and enjoy this beautiful track. Honestly, you sound like you're 25, 30 in this, Harrison. You would never think you're just turned big 7-0. Enjoy.
Yeah.
When you came in, you brought about a change within my heart. I'll never be the same. Everybody knows how you make me feel. A smile upon my face every time I hear your name. You're so sweet, a heavenly treat. Hope you never leave, I'd miss you so. Until you come back into my arms. So here is my heart, I hope you never go. Said I'm
Crying tears of joy.
crying for your love. I'm happy, girl. Well,
Sweet tears of joy.
you never know just what you do to me. Tantalize my soul and make my heart free. If you see me cry, please don't be dismayed. These tears are of joy for the laughter that you bring. You give to me good love and peace of mind. And when you come around, I'm happy all the time. If we break up, I hope that we make up. Cause if you leave, it would blow my mind, girl. Yes, it will. Well,
Crying tears of joy.
crying, baby, yes, I'm crying, yeah. But I'm happy, girl. Yeah.
Sweet tears of joy.
You never know just what you do to me. Tantalize my soul and make my heart free. If you see me cry, please don't be dismayed. These tears are a joy for the laughter that you bring. You give to me good love and peace of mind. And when you come around, I'm happy all the time. If we break up, I hope that we make up. Cause if you leave, it would blow my mind, girl. Oh, yeah, yes it will.
Crying tears of joy.
Crying, baby, crying for your love. Yeah.
Sweet tears of joy.
Said I'm crying, baby, but I'm happy inside. Feel so good loving you. Well, yeah. Said I'm crying, baby. Hi. Da 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 da. Crying girl, ooh, you make me so happy. Love you, girl. I really, really love you, girl. Love you, girl. Well, yeah. Ooh.
Absolutely fantastic. As I say, you sound like the 20-year-old Usher. Do you know who else you sound like? And Heston, back me up. Doesn't that sound like Black Nova? At the way it just kicks off, their friend that knows the producer. Heston, is that not Black Nova?
Yeah. I heard the resemblance.
Hey, man.
Say, man, your voice is beautiful. The music is beautiful. If you said you lost your wife?
No, this is my third wife. I couldn't get it right because I got to this.
I know why. You called them all while you were singing. Man, your voice is smooth.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Man.
Well,
yeah.
Try to take care of it,
Well,
yes, sir.
Well said. It's Steve Andrews, your comment, Heston. I just thought I had to let you jump in because it was the double your right hand man, Black Nova's voice. So well said, Heston. Steve Andrews, you're next. So what was your thoughts on Harrison? While we load up your track.
I thought Harrison's song was absolutely beautiful, and I'll tell you what, it was also kind of hit quality. I remember when there were songs like that they were hits. Maybe they can be hits again today because it's that good. And it was so soulful, such a beautiful song. Absolutely loved it.
Well said.
Thank you.
Well said. Just before you go, Harrison, to Dave Nudo, Harrison, Pastor Gerald, and Russ, if you're not already, make sure you're on the gallery view in here so that you can see it. Swipe right on your phone, Dave, and you'll see 20 heads or something here. Most people are, but I can tell that some people are just on the speaker view, and it's not so good. Dave, you're the next guest, right? So there's Steve Andrews, then Dave Nudo, and we'll just go two at a time here. So, well said, Steve. Harrison, how does anyone find you? I'm your friend on LinkedIn, but what's the best means of contact to contact you, Harrison?
I'm at Harrison TK Counter, AOL.com. I don't have my own production company, TK Productions. I've got an album out there, Breakout, and then I've got 3 singles out there. They're all on music apps. Spotify, Pandora, iTunes is all out there. And contact is, like I said, through Harrison County at AOL.com.
Well said, dude. And here, I might be being silly here. Steve, did you say something there or not? I'm actually multitasking here and I can't remember now.
I just said something about Harrison.
I was just testing. I was just testing. You looked a bit sleepy there, so I was just testing you. No, I honestly couldn't remember. Harrison Kenner, multitasking like an MF here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, so from Georgia over to Portugal, we've got Steve Andrews. This is his show. Steve, the Bard of Eli Andrews, aka Greenbeard. Introduce yourself and tell me the story behind your song, Mother Nature's Rap, which Dave Nudo, you're the next guest, so you're going to review this one. So sit back and just marvel at this. Steve, can you go, bro?
Okay, Sparky, thank you. Yeah, well, I am Steve Andrews, also known as the Bard of Ely. That's because I used to live in Ely in Cardiff in South Wales, and I am indeed a bard because I'm a poet and a singer-songwriter and a performer. And anyway, like this song that you're about to hear, Mother Nature Rap, is my first rap song. I am 70, as was mentioned earlier. I've never done a rap song before, but it's something that I feel very, very important subject about, the destruction of the natural world. I'm also an activist. And so that motivated me. The song was recorded here in Portugal in a local studio owned by a guy called Ricardo Videlio, and he calls his studios Videlio Studios. But then I gave the song to my friend Crumb. Crumb is back in Cardiff in Wales, and Crumb has played for Hawkwind. So that'll give you some idea of how good he is as a keyboard wizard. Crumb added some keyboard, some synthesizer and some piano to it. And then I had a music video filmed by my friend Pedro Augusto Almeida over here. And you're about to see the music video that Pedro filmed, in which I also, besides singing the song or rapping the song, I'm also dancing. So I hope you enjoy. Sparky, Mother Nature Rap, take it away.
Mother Nature Rap, this is very special. Sit back and enjoy. One love. And Heston, 3 songs time's the best I can do.
You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. Mother Nature don't care about neatness, so leave the wildflowers grow. Help to save the wildlife, you reap what first you sow. Mother Nature ain't here for your dream, you're in hers, so let it be. Respect all her creations and go and hug a tree. But all the forests you've cut down, you know that should never have been. The mother's lungs have been cut out, it's happened but it's obscene. The oceans you filled with plastic and the land you poisoned badly. We're in the beginning of the end and the future's looming sadly. The children know what's happening and the grown-ups have let them down. The Arctic ice is melting and the cities on the coast could drown. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. Mother Nature don't care about neatness, so leave the wildflowers grow. Help to save the wildlife, you reap what first you sow. Mother Nature ain't there for your dream, you're in hers, so let it be. Respect all her creations and go and hug a tree. But all the forests you've cut down, you know that should never have been. The mother's lungs have been cut out, it's happened but it's obscene. The oceans you fill with plastic and the land you poison badly. We're in the beginning of the end and the future's looming sadly. The children know what's happening and the grown-ups have let them down. The Arctic ice is melting and the cities on the coast could drown. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. You wanted you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia.
Very special man. And what I always say to new people, if they don't know Steve, type in Steve Andrews, Britain's Got Talent, and you'll see him. He was in the Britain's Got Talent, and he got all the females in the crowd up to Stand By Me when he played Stand By Me. He's fantastic. Heston needs to go, Dave. So is it all right if we put Heston next? We're going to feature his 82-year-old mother, and Heston, you put the guilt trip on me. So I'm like, I can't make it. He has to go next. So quickly, what was your thoughts on Steve's track? And then I'll load up your mum's song, Heston.
Man, Steve, I'm glad I met you, my friend. It's good to see friends in here. If you were walking down the street and someone said, that guy right there could rap, I wouldn't believe it. But you can, my friend. I really love the song. That's not the first time I heard it. I love the song. Man, keep doing what you're doing, my friend. Love the music.
Well said, brother.
Well, thank you so much, Heston. That means a lot to me.
Well said, man. So Steve, you know this time in the show is when we ask you how anyone can find you, and then he turns around and he holds up his bits of paper. On it. SteveAndrews.info, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I mean, I can turn this camera around. I'm speaking to different people. See that? That's cool. Right, so Steve, thank you. Until the next time, one love, brother. So from Portugal over to California. Your mum's song was amazing to be one of the songs to end the show, but you're kind of forcing us to swap the order here, but seeing as it's Heston, he's a special man. I'm going to do it for you. Heston, tell us who your mother is as an artist, Carrie Cleveland, and the story behind her song "Make Love to Me."
Okay, my mom was a performer in the Bay Area back in the 70s. After my father died in 94, she took a hiatus. Recently, a record label discovered her music was circulating online, and they reissued the album. And it started doing so good, she decided to do new music. That's where we met Black Nova and Uncle Mario Total Media. We redid 4 songs, and we have 3 new songs. And the one you're about to hear is a remix by Uncle Mario Total Media, Make Love to Me.
Without further ado, this woman's special, and so is Heston. Heston's got his own little radio world going on, and Heston got his mum onto Fox News and other main, like Good Morning America and all these things. Don't underestimate this wee guy. Make Love to Me by Heston Cleveland's mother, Carrie Cleveland.
Hold my hand, sometimes you see, whisper softly, sweet words to me, make me feel you good sometimes. Kiss me when I feel the need, make love to me. You got a way about you that turns me on. Don't wait, don't die, come on, make love to me, come on, make love to me, come on, make love to me. Walk with me in the moonlight, and if I cry, sometimes hold me tight, make me feel like the woman I am. You got a way about you that turns me on. Don't wait, don't die, come on, make love to me, come on, make love to me, come on, make love to me. You got a way about you that turns me on.
Here,
Make love to me, turns me on. Make love to me. Don't wait, don't die, come on, make love to me, come on, make love to me, come on, make love to me. You got a way about you that turns me on.
Miss Carrie Cleveland, ladies and gentlemen, and she's actually here. She's a very shy lady. She's hard to get a hold of, but she's here. She's 82, and she looks like she's 32. Come and say hi, Carrie. And Dave Niddle, you're the next guest up. So would you like to say something to Heston and his amazing mother, Dave Niddle?
Hey there. Yeah, that was incredible, man. You know, there's something to be said about keeping alive some of our more classic kind of sounds of music and then making it a little bit current and all that stuff. I'm really kind of a fan of that era and what this here song represents from that era. And just sounded great. Her voice is beautiful and just I don't know what else to say, man. It's just fantastic.
That's an absolutely beautiful comment. It's fantastic, just like your beard, big man. Honestly, so Carrie and Heston, how does anyone find you guys? Any new fans out there?
Heston Cleveland 5 on Instagram. That's also my email, HestonCleveland5@gmail.com. On Twitter, I got dyslexic at Cleveland Heston. Also, you can check out the website, carriecleveland.com. We're on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Bandcamp, all of them.
Heston, get yourself back to 100%. Let's do a presentation to the full music family about your radio services and stuff like that, man. And enjoy the trip. Carrie and Heston Cleveland, everyone. Thank you. And welcome to the show, Kirsty.
Bravo.
So,
Fantastic.
from California over to Idaho. Dave, you were meant to be the show opener tonight because this song is absolutely brilliant, man. Introduce yourself. Who is Dave Nudo, and what's the story behind your song Lean Into Me?
Lean Into Me. Yeah. Well, I'm Dave Nudo. I live in Idaho in the US, and I had an opportunity to go to Nashville, Tennessee, which is kind of a sought after place for musicians in my genre. And I got to record with a guy named Kenny Royster from Direct Image Studio. And as I was sharing some of my music that I'd previously written to have kind of maybe re-record with him, he was like, well, yeah, these are good songs. Maybe you ought to consider keeping on writing and write some more stuff for your time down here, because you never know when the stakes are this, a little higher or whatever, you just might be inspired in a different way to write what maybe could be a better song even. So I went ahead and I did that, and I'm not sure if I accomplished the better song, but I felt like it did motivate me to, really focus on the song and on what it means to try to write a song that fits on country radio. And anyway, it was one of those easy songs, Lean Into Me. It's kind of I guess a hopeless romantic in some ways. You just think about what it means to be in a committed relationship that goes beyond the idea of, it's getting bumpy, so I'm just gonna bolt. Well, no, I'm not gonna do that. But what I can do is try to lean in, figure out a way forward, and that was kind of the premise of the whole song. It just kind of came to me,
Everything you do is world class. It's such an honor to have you here. You're as humble as they come. This man is absolutely amazing. Lean Into Me by Dave Nudo and his Dave Nudo Band. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
Every now and then it feels like I get it right. Like right now, holding you tonight. If it all comes down and you feel like you can't win this fight, lean into me. Lean into me. I know sometimes it's me that makes you cry, but when I get it wrong, I'll try to make it right. Oh, but all I know is I love you, even when we fight. Lean into me. Lean into me. Lean into me. When you feel like you can't carry on, lean into me. When you feel like walking away, lean into me. When it all feels right and you're standing strong, I lean on you, baby. We'll take it for another day. Lean into me. I know sometimes you just can't tell me nothing.
I know sometimes you love me like no other. And I know you've got that rebel streak, and you're an independent woman, but lean into me, lean into me, lean into me. When you feel like you can't carry on, lean into me. When you feel like walking away, lean into me. When it all feels right and you're standing strong, I'll lean on you, baby. We'll take it for another day. Lean into me. It all comes down to me and you. I'm your rock, you're my strength. I'll be there when you need me to, with every breath you take. Lean into me. When you feel like you can't carry on, lean into me. When you feel like walking away, lean into me. When it all feels right and you're standing strong, I'll lean on you, baby. We'll take it for another day. Lean into me. Lean into me. Yeah, lean into me.
Hey, Dave Noodle, ladies and gentlemen. Dave, check the chat. I could see that Michael was saying, hey, bro, I've been sharing your stuff for a long time. So after your shot here, check the chat in this group here. Our next guest is Stu from the White Raven Down. So would you like to say something to Dave here, brother, while I load up your track? Stu?
Hi Dave, how you doing? I'm Stu. Classy track,
Hey,
mate. I
Stu.
thought that was wicked, man. Really nice, nicely
man.
done, nicely delivered. Great vocals, great music behind you. Again, boss, not to like. Wicked nice one.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Well
Welcome,
said.
mate.
So, Dave, how does everyone find you, dude? Throw your website out there, or the best means of contact for any new fans out there?
Yeah, well, the best way to get a hold of us is through the website, davenudoband.com. You can, if anybody's wanting to hear other music from me, it's all on there, a bunch of it, and there's pictures of me and my band getting down and all that stuff, and tour dates and all that. And anyway, there's also Instagram, Dave Nudo 3, the number 3, all one word there, Dave Nudo 3. We like to post on there quite a bit, and on Facebook, Dave Nudo Band on Facebook. That's pretty much where you can find us the best, or find me. Yeah.
No worry. Hey, there's Michael Botte's just unmuted himself. What was the comment you said? You already know about Dave's music or something? Did you say,
So
Michael?
whenever I saw his name, something rung a bell. So I went to my Spotify and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been sharing your music for months on my
really?
fan page. You don't look the same as some of your pictures, so I didn't recognize you, brother. So I'm sorry, but no, I've been a fan of yours for a while, man. So thank you for sharing that, dude. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
right on. Well, that's
Well
good to
said.
hear.
And
I appreciate
Dave,
that.
Michael was on just before you come in the room, so you missed him. But he's got 30,000 followers on Facebook. He's flying high. I think you missed him anyway. He was a second guest this evening. So thanks for the comment there, Michael. Thanks for that. Until the next time.
What's Michael's last name?
Michael Botte, Botte.
Botted.
Botte. Just both of you are my friend on Facebook, so either of you just heck out. Till the next time, Dave Noodle.
Right
Thank you, bro. Cheers.
I must take off. I got to get ready for a show tonight. So
hey,
thank you so much for having me.
Kick some ass, brother. Until the next time. Thank you.
All right.
So from Idaho back over to the UK, represented from Stu. Who are the White Raven Down? And tell me the story behind your song, Stole My Light.
Hi guys, my name's Stu. I am the guitar player, frontman, vocalist for UK band White Raven Down. And yeah, this song was released last Friday, and the music video is available on YouTube tomorrow morning. 8 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. This song is about an overbearing presence within a relationship that prevents the other element from shining its brightest. And once that relationship is over, realizing their dominance. This song is it's a little bit different to what has been going on beforehand. For a short song, it's quite progressive. It shows different shades, and it's light and it's dark. From a lyrical point of view, personally, I find the most negative of lyrics more fascinating, because I think that pain is probably one of the most strongest emotions, and so we tend to write about that. Don't get me wrong, I'm a very happy guy. I'm very personable. I love meeting people, but I like my music to be dark.
It's absolutely fantastic. And Redbeard, with his thumbs up, you're reviewing this song, so sit back and enjoy, man. White Raven Down with their track Stole My Light. One, ladies and gentlemen.
My candle would burn so bright when I first met you, but you were the breeze in the night, needing the time to sink in. I'm on without you, squeezing the light wrong with us. Intentions of love you hide, but you were too deep inside. Taking its time to sink in. I'm on without you, squeezing the light wrong with us. What you took from me, the bottom of my insecurity, in its purity. Take it away, take it away, take it away. You stole my light away. You stole my light what you took from me, the bottom of my insecurity, in its purity. Take it away, take it away, take it away. You stole my light away. You stole my light away. You stole my light away.
Hey, another belter track. Well done, Stu. Well done. What a marvelous track. I'll let Mr. Redbeard leave his compliments on that song while I load up his song. Mark?
Okay, Stu, that is awesome. I mean, I checked the time on it. It's 3 minutes and 19 seconds. You certainly crammed a lot into that song, but every single part of it is absolutely excellent. I mean, there wasn't a part of it. There's lots going on, And I'm like, wow, I love the way the guitar drops down there. I love the vocals are great here. And I'm really into, I love the grind of it. Then the chorus kicks in and I'm like, whoa. So yeah, top job. Good night band name too. And I love the logo. You guys are, I'm definitely going to have another listen to that because I think I missed a lot, but I really, really liked it. It kicks ass.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. So, you know,
Oh,
this is our first.
you're
This is our
welcome.
first single as a three-piece band. That's only three guys that are making that racket, and this is my first song.
Yeah.
This is my first song as me as a vocalist. I've only been singing a year, and this is,
vocals are top notch. Top notch. This is you on guitar as well, right?
Yeah.
Great lead break. Great. I thought it was a synthesizer to start with, and that's a guitar. That was yeah, thoroughly enjoyed. So far tonight, I mean, heaven, every song's killed me. Every single one. I'm like, wow. You know, so, but yeah, I generally think that's a fantastic feat to get that much into one short song and keep it really interesting. That's a bit of a clever move. So well done. Well done. Yeah, well impressed.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Well said, Captain Redbeard. So, Mark, how does everyone find the White Raven down? What's the best way to find you, dude?
You mean Stu, yeah?
Did I say that wrong? Yeah.
I've joined the band.
Yeah, please, by all means, look us up. All the W's, whiteravendown.com. That's whiteravendown.com. You'll find links to all the socials, which is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. And as you said, tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, the music video for that song will be available. So,
hey, you'll have to come back on next week and shows it then, wouldn't you, Stu? I mean, every time we do one of these shows, there's a bunch of people meet each other for the first time. There's 4 shows a week, you know, with up to 20 people get invited. So come back. Let's see what you can do this year. First track, magnificent. The White Raven down.
thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
So from the UK over to another part of the UK, London, Mr. Redbeard. This man always makes my hat turn red, so I'm just going to turn it red before he even says it. And Mr. Mark Story, introduce yourself and tell me the story why you wrote the song "The Devil's in the Detail."
Oh yeah, I think most of you know who I am by now, but for those that don't, I'm Mark Story and I play dark voodoo rock. I'm also a big fan of darkness and dark lyrics. I write and produce everything myself, and I make the videos as well. I do the whole lot, so it's a long process. Currently recording an album, so I'm up to track 5 now. I've got another 5 to go, but it's cool. The Devil's in the Detail is a song I've got, you know, I've got a little special place in my heart for this song. It's one of the first songs I wrote for the album, and it's basically an observational song about how you can never really know someone until you truly know someone. So people can come across as being really nice, you know, and maybe they're not. So it's a kind of an observational song on the different people in the world, and you just got to read between the lines, and as it says in the title, the devil's in the detail.
Hey, without further ado, let's go. I had the wrong song on the link there, Mark. It nearly freaked me out there. I had one of your other tracks, but I've got it here. The Devil's in the Detail by the one and only Captain Redbeard, Mark Story. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen.
Motherfuckers give you lemons all day and then pissing your lemonade. I said that makes their blood run cold. Some look in the mirror, some just see the lines. And when I find out who the fuck I am, it's be the day I leave this world behind. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I ain't no saint and I ain't no innocent. Got nothing nice to say and I don't say anything. The check's in the post when the head's in the mail. Better read between the lines, got the devil's in the detail. Well, I ain't no saint and I ain't no innocent. Got nothing nice to say and I don't say anything. The check's in the post when the head's in the mail. Better read between the lines, got the devil's in the detail. Ain't no saint and I ain't no innocent. Well, I ain't no saint and I ain't no innocent. I ain't no fake and I ain't no hypocrite. I ain't no fake and I ain't no hypocrite. The check's in the post when the head's in the mail. The check's in the post when the head's in the mail. Between the lines. Better read between the lines, got the devil's in the detail.
He's got all sorts of credits here and he names everyone that's helps him, you know. Mr. Mark Story, Redbeard, one of my best friends in the world. Carol, I don't know how you say your second name.
Yes.
Kamaya? I'm going to guess it's that.
Yes.
Yes, nice one. What was your thoughts on Mark's song there? Well, I'll load up your track, brother.
Oh man, that was really good. He had so much in it, like the harmonic, the guitars, the video was fabulous, and the music is all just unbelievably good. I would like to see him in a show. You know, I think it's fabulous. He did really good. Good job, Mark.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate that.
So Redbeard,
Really
how's anyone find you, brother?
Mark Story Music on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Mark Story at 562 on TikTok. There's another Mark Story out there, Mark Story Music. Very briefly, someone contacted me on Facebook one day and said, I really love your music, Mark. It's absolutely stunning. I was like, oh, thank you very much. And they went, it's so gentle and peaceful. And I was like, what? I had the wrong guy. So I showed them one of mine. I never heard from them again. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Hey,
what an awesome show.
Hey, brother, it's just not the same thing. I love the Tuesday and Thursday shows with you, Redbeard and Greenbeard as my co-host, you know. Till the next time. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
So from London over to California, we've only got 4 more guests to go. Carol, could you introduce yourself as an artist and tell us the story behind the song One by Osiko, which is featuring yourself, Carol Kamaya? Yes.
Yes. Well, one came about, one of the producers contacted me with the song, and I decided to do it. And I didn't have any clue what I was going to write about or anything. And I kept thinking, I don't know, I guess I was watching things on TV because, you know, a lot of negative things come out on the TV. And I wanted to write something positive. And this is my way of writing something positive. And it's about unity and the family. And it's about just togetherness, being as one, you know, as not being divided, but as one.
Hey, absolutely beautiful, man. I mean, we are one in this country, this world. Doesn't matter where you're brought up. You're just your accents, your dialect is just where you're born in this world. We're all the same. You're absolutely right, man. So this song is by Osika, and it features Carol Kammeyer. The song's called One. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
Here we stand, our love grows stronger every day. Two as one, our love won't ever fade. We live as one, Here we stand, we were a team. We are one. You're my everything. When trouble rise, I'll comfort you. When mistakes are made, I help you through. We live as
Hey, man. Absolutely awesome. You know, Carol, you seem like such a nice dude. You seem maybe a little bit shy, or you maybe seem like that. What an absolute brilliant track that was. And I'm going to let Emily, our next guest, Emily Thorsby over in Denmark, leave your review on that song while I load up your track, Emily. Oh, the microphone's not working, dear. Shit, that happened the last time. Let me jump in with Steve Andrews and then Emily. Just while Emily fixes her microphone because she's the next guest as well. Steve Andrews.
Hello. Yes. Okay. Well, that song. Oh, am I?
See what it is? I think that Steve, I think you're on original sound for musicians, but that's only for live music input. Emily, could you test your microphone again? No. Unplug any speakers or any earphones or anything like that. And if there's nothing connected, I would just recommend leaving, coming back again, and join through the what's the options you have? The sound system. Steve, can you back me up here? What was your thoughts on that wonderful track from Carol? Steve or Michael?
Of course, Sparky. Yeah. Okay. I thought that song was just, I loved the energy of it, the production of it, the vocals, everything. It was just a really, like, it gave me a really good feeling listening to it. So yeah, that was just top class work.
No worries, no worries.
Thank you.
Emily, if you're on the laptop, while you're looking at the screen when you touch it, next to the mute bit for your microphone, there's a little arrow. Go in there and just make sure you're connecting to the right microphone. Next to your mute, the mute bit, there's a little arrow there, and it should let you choose the microphone to use. In the meantime, Michael Botte, no, we can't hear you. Try all your microphones and just talk over us. Michael, what was your thoughts on that wonderful track? And if need be, we'll go to Tim's song next. We've got Tim, Emily, and Gerald to go. So, Michael, yeah.
Carl, my brother, I cannot believe that voice came out of you. Holy cow. I'm looking for a Barry White kind of guy. Oh my gosh, that voice came out of you. I was incredibly impressed that you can make your voice sound like that. My God, the song was big. It was fun. I'm snapping, I'm beeping and bopping. What a great drum. The drums seemed different. They like, almost sound like a little bit of a Chico or djembe. There's something different in those drums, but man, I dug that production, and good on you, brother. You sounded great.
Oh, thank you.
Well said, well said. Emily, you've got permission to just try and jump. Yeah, you're here next. We can, dear, we can. So what was your thoughts on... Carol's got a triple shot because he's such a nice guy. So what was your thoughts here, Emily, while I load up your song? And thanks to Steve and Michael there for covering my backside.
Yes, first I would say amazing song. I really love the productions and the vocals. I really feel like it was an element song, you know, a song you can use for a Disney Pixar movie, you know, where all the elements are creating together. It was really amazing music journey. Thank you so much for this amazing song, Carl.
Thank you.
Well said, Emily. And so, Carol, I mean, I'm your friend on Instagram, but how does anyone else find you, dude? What's the best ways to, to contact you?
I guess well, I'm all on the platform, so it's pretty easy to find me. I don't have a website.
Do you use the name Carol Lee Kmeyer as your artist name, or just Carol Kmeyer?
Just Carl Kmeyer.
Okay,
Yeah.
right, nice one, brother.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's a very unique name. Until the next time, hang around. There's only 3 more guests left. We've got Emily, we've got Tim, and we've got Gerald. So thank you, dude. Carol Kmeyer, everyone.
Thank you.
So from California over to Denmark. This is her 3rd time on the show. She's a very lovely lady. She's a very supportive person and a wonderful artist. Emily Thorsby, introduce yourself, dear. And what's the story behind your song?
Yes, thank you
Mafia
so much.
Girl. Sorry, I wanted to say that like a gangster. Mafia Girl. Yeah.
Yes, my new song, first I would say I'm a singer-songwriter from Denmark. Most of my music, all my music, have the most audience in the USA and other countries, which I'm really grateful for. And my new single I have wrote, doesn't have been so long on the platforms, but it almost already got on top 200 in USA and got much recognitions. But the core story is I wrote the song because I was I had always told myself I would never fall in love again and never dating again. And so I meet this guy over Facebook dating. And I thought he liked me like I like him, but I was not so lucky. He said to me I was not enough and I was so boring. So he just cut me off like that. And I was like, I need to write a song about it. So I wrote Mafia Girl because I think most of the time feeling like a mafia know to stay independent and to take over some choices and feel like we need to stand strong in this. So I was like, I wrote the song to feel like a mafia.
Absolutely. You don't let any, even for the males and the females, don't let anybody make you feel terrible out there. You're absolutely stunning, Emily. So yeah, you're a gorgeous girl. Emily Thorsby with her absolutely brilliant track, Mafia Girl. Short and sweet this is, 2 minutes long. Sit back and enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks.
Tonight I'm gonna make my move. Put my pencils on a lipstick too. Getting my fix, baby. This is not for you.
There you go. That's Mafia Girl by Emily Thorsby.
Thank you.
Oh, a
Thank you
beautiful
so
track.
much. Thank
So,
you.
Tim Permanent over in Georgia, you're the next guest, brother. So what was your thoughts on
Yeah.
Emily's track? Well, I'll load up
Oh,
your
I love it.
song,
It's
dude.
kind of got this like spooky kind of like, I don't know if that's a mode that she's in when she's writing that song, but there's like this darkness about it. And I love her vocal quality and the production. And I love that horn that's underneath the vocals during the chorus. It's awesome. Anyway, I loved it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. And yes, there was also need to be a little darkness because I just need, to kick that over that guy that was,
Yeah.
Kick
Kick him to the curb. Yes.
Yes, just slay it.
Hey,
Yeah, slay it.
I'll be honest, right, and I'm going to stand up for all the nice, good guys out there, right? The girls don't want nice, good guys. The girls want bad people, the bad boys in this world. They don't want the Mr. Reliable, the night. In general, they don't until they've been hurt, and then they'll settle for a nice, good guy. So you have to take a bit of the credit. A bit of the guy's a bit of a bad boy, and you know what you're doing, liking people like this, and then you get kicked up the bum, and it's a learning curve, isn't it? But hey, don't let anybody make you think that you're ugly or any of that stuff, because you're far from that. Emily, how does anyone find you, dear? Your website, any of these things?
Yes, you can find my music on Spotify and Facebook, and I'm also over the social media on Instagram. Just search for Emily Thorsby Music.
Emily Thorsby with the IE, not an E, it's not a Y, it's an IE on Emily.
Yes.
She's absolutely awesome. You support her, she'll support you back. Thank you. Until the next time, dear.
Thanks.
So from Denmark to Georgia, then we've got one more guest after that, and it's Pastor Gerald Scott. It's a very special track. So Tim Permanent, introduce yourself as an artist, Tim. And what's the story behind your song? Life Amazing.
Sure.
Why did you write that?
Okay, well, thanks for having me on your show, Sparky. I really appreciate you reaching out and asking me to do this. So this song is, well, let's just say, as an artist, I used to have an indie band. We got signed to a label when I was in my 20s, and then I became a drug addict. And so I got sober, and then I started writing music as Tim Permanent, and I realized I could produce all of the music myself. So I learned how to use the computer a lot to make everything by myself. So I did work with a couple of producers, but this song is all by me. And the song is about, well, it's called Life Amazing because it's about really people finding the different definitions for what would be God or what would be the universe, and arguing about those things, but really we're all part of the same thing. So like life is amazing, like let's just enjoy it. So that's what I got to say about that.
Hey, nice one, Tim. Do you know that humanity has been it's been ripped into pieces by the people who run the world. It's divide and conquer. There's truth in all religions. You can't tell any religion that they don't know what they're talking about. They've all been broken down. We should all be in one religion, but that's another story. But Tim Permanent, ladies and gentlemen, with his wonderful track, Life Amazing. Let's go. One laugh.
Find things to find differently. If I change my mind, it's change I see. Suppose I'm in for full release. I wait for the light to finally reach me, and I might make it if I'm meant to, but I don't know yet. Life, ooh, life amazing, life amazing, life.
Tim Permanent, ladies and gentlemen. And life is amazing. Life can be amazing. Do you know who the happiest people in the world are? The people with the littlest, the least stuff. So life is amazing. You have to just, if you always want more in this world, your life's not going to be good. But life is amazing, no matter where you are in this world. So Tim, brilliant track, man. Pastor Gerald, what was your thoughts there before we get to your section, the final section? Gerald?
Man, great song. Sounds like such a fun song. And of course, that life-affirming message is great for our time. I love it.
Thank you.
Well said, dude. Well said. So, Tim, how does anyone find you, dude? What's the best means of contact for anyone out there to contact you?
Well, I'm on all the platforms. Tim Permanent is one word. Tim Permanent. Literally, there's nobody else with that name in the whole planet, so you can find me pretty easily. I'm on every music platform that you can find music. Just search for me, and you'll find all my songs there.
Tim Permanent, one word. Till the next time. Thank you, dude. Thanks for being a marvelous guest.
Thanks for having me.
So from Georgia over to Arkansas, I return to the show for, he's a pastor. His name's Gerald Scott. He's a family member. He's absolutely wonderful. His song's called Spirit. Could you introduce yourself? Who is Gerald Scott and what's the story behind your song, Spirit?
Well, hello, everyone. It's good to be back on the show. Thanks again, Sparky, for the opportunity to come on the platform and share music. And then to hear all of these fabulous artists. And I'm like other artists that have been on, I really appreciate the diversity of the show and all of the music. I'm a pastor, singer, songwriter, musician. I'm kind of motivated by musically by definitely gospel, but jazz and blues are kind of some of the driving motivation behind a lot of the music that I do. But I also love good ballads. And the song that we're covering today for me is called Spirit. A very simple song, just like the title, but for me, a very important subject matter, the Spirit of God. And the song came about kind of sporadically. It was one of those things that just kind of happened. I had a young college student who was playing music for me at the time, and he transitioned, but before he left, he created a youth choir in honor of me on one of my pastoral celebrations. But of course, he had to, leave on and move on, being a college student. And I decided not to let that youth choir stop singing. So I took up and did what I could to play for them. And one day, just kind of spontaneously, that song, the melody and the words of it began to be downloaded to me while we were at an altar call, and other ministers of the church were taking care of that altar call for me while I was playing with the young people. And I began to teach them the parts to the song right then and there. And I got the opportunity several years later to record it as a solo. And I'm singing it now also as a quartet style song. So it's kind of transitioned from several different things with a group that could be found on YouTube too, called Pastor T.W. Scott, who's my brother, and the Singing Revs out of Little Rock, Arkansas. But this song is the solo version that I got a chance to first record. And the engineer and the sound producer who recorded the song, he's God rest his soul, he passed away. And so I really did not get the opportunity. His name was Bishop Cleo Smith. I didn't get the opportunity to really celebrate him or to let people know that he was my engineer for the project. So I'd like to openly commit this project, the celebration of it today, to his memory, Bishop Cleo Smith, who was the engineer for that project when I recorded this solo. I hope you enjoyed. It's called Spirit, and it's definitely like a ballad, but also a prayer song, so to speak.
Well, without further ado, rest in peace, Cleo, honestly, and enjoy this amazing track, Spirit, by Pastor Gerald Scott. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
How many of you know that you just need another touch? Oh, listen. Spirit, touch me one more time. Touch me one more time. Oh, Spirit, touch me one more time. Spirit, touch me
Good Lord, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely fantastic, Gerald. I mean, if somebody said that was Luther Vandross or one of the other big dogs, you'd actually believe them, wouldn't you? Let's do a quick round robin here. Let's start with Russ and then Kirsty. What was your thoughts there? Russ, Kirsty, then Tim.
Yeah, wow, what a great voice. Just a lot of power there. You can tell that you're not just going through the motions. I mean, that's coming from your soul. And that's what gets me, man. You know, singing straight from the heart, you know.
Thank you.
And I didn't just hear it, I felt it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you.
That means something to me. And so just a great job, not only a great performance, but it's more important than a performance for me. You know, it matters if it's coming from the heart. And so, but a great job, great performance, but from the heart, from the soul. And it was just excellent. Great recording. Just really appreciated it. Really felt it, and just keep on, man. Don't stop, because you know it's affecting. I know it's affecting people, and I know that's probably why you're doing it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
sir.
Got that connection.
Thank you so much.
Well said, Russ. Well said. Let's go, Kirsty, then Tim, then Michael.
Hi everybody. I've really enjoyed this show, and that last song, wow, that defined soul. That was incredible. And like Russ was saying, it was coming from within. It was beautiful, an amazing track. I've really enjoyed that. And I've really enjoyed listening to everybody's like reasons behind a track. I think you relate to it a lot better when you've got a little background on the songs. So it's been a really interesting show. I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, I can't wait to promote all these songs as well for being on the show. So yeah, brilliant stuff. And that last song, wow, that blew me away. Amazing. Really good stuff.
Thank you.
Well said, Kirsty.
Okay.
So Tim, then Michael, then Carol.
Yeah, Pastor, what a voice you have. What a soulful track. I feel like I want to go to church.
Hey, that's it. That's it.
It made me feel
good deal.
Like a connection with the higher plane. So congratulations on a great recording.
Thank you.
Well said, Tim. Well said. Mr. Michael Botte, he's been here all evening. Michael, what's your thoughts here, brother?
Look, we could talk about technical aspects of singing and vocal range and octaves and power and runs. I don't want to talk about any of that stuff. Pastor knows there's a sort of a concept in Christianity called Christ in you, as you, and through you.
Yes.
For the love of everything holy, brother, Christ was in you, as you, and through you on that song. So I commend you. I know your message. I know this is not a religious show, but that was your message. And boy, did I get it. That's what I care about. So well done, brother.
Hey,
thank you. Thank you.
Pastor Gerald, you're going to be the co-host on the gospel / the gospel event that we do.
Yes.
It's
I
coming.
look forward.
I could get 20 or 30 artists on the show myself without asking any of these to bring people. There's so many people who actually sings in the word. It's maybe not mainstream. What's the word? Mainstream. What's it? Popular in the mainstream. But you know what? That's because everything in the mainstream is the opposite of what it should be. It's all nonsense, you know. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Right, let's go. Carol, Stu, then Redbeard, Greenbeard. Carol?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Did you hear Gerald's song?
Yeah, I heard part of it. I had some problems with my thing, but I was trying to send him a message. But yeah, I loved it. Everything I heard, I loved it. It was so touching and moving. I just enjoyed it so much. I want to hear the whole thing, but yeah, great job. Great job. I can't say anything bad about it. I really loved it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well said, man. So Stu, then Mark, then Steve, then this has been another beautiful show. Stu?
I'm not sure I can bring anything to the table that's already been said. Fantastic vocal performance with all the techniques that should be in there, but the most important one is singing from the heart, and yeah, it gets a performance across. I'd like to hear it again, to be honest, with you know, on a wider bandwidth, but you know, so I could hear the quality of the recording and that. But I mean, only because I want to hear the nuances of your voice more, because yeah, it was wicked. It was really, really cool.
Well,
Thank you.
well
Thank you
said,
so
Stu.
much.
Stu, I don't know if you've got a problem with your speaker, because like all night you've been quite muffled, and that was perfect, the audio that came through my end. So I don't know if it's maybe a setting on your end, but
Possibly, yeah.
You've been muffled all night. We can just hear it. So, but
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Pastor Gerald Scott, Mark Story, then Steve Andrews.
Yeah, another great show. You know, I've been part of this family just over a year now, I think, and I feel privileged, honestly, to come on these shows twice a week and hear the talent that is on display, and it's all top draw talent. Yeah. But that was an absolute lesson in vocals. I mean, everyone said it. I mean, what an amazing voice. Sparky hit the nail on the head with Luther Vandross. Sparky, you've got to say, man, I don't know how you do it, but you've got a vision, and that vision is becoming brighter and brighter and more obvious to everybody. You've got a knack of finding fantastic artists and bring them together. And top man, Sparky. And Pastor Gerald, you're awesome. You moved me.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome,
Thank
brother.
you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Well said,
Beautiful.
Mark. From Redbeard to Greenbeard.
Well, I would just like to basically echo everything that Redbeard just said and add to it that Pastor Gerald, I was leaving several comments for your song. I was saying what top quality it was, so I could see it in a really, like maybe in a movie or in a soundtrack, because it was that good, in a really serious, like a film and a moving moment. And I could see that. And then also, then the vocals were just getting so unbelievable. I said, like, unbelievable vocal power. And then I just came to one word, which was wow. That was the last comment I left. And I think everybody here, I think it had the same effect on all of them. I think we were all basically wowed by the amazing vocal range. So yeah, an absolutely top song to close tonight's amazing show with. And thank you. And thank you, Pastor Gerald, thank you, Sparky, and thank you, everybody, for all your amazing talent, which we've shared here tonight.
Well, you're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Back to White Hat, right, Mr. Pastor Gerald Scott. How does anyone find you? What's the best means? I'm your friend on Facebook, Instagram, sorry, but what's the best means of contact for anyone?
You can find me on Facebook, Gerald Scott .7, Instagram, Gerald Scott on Facebook, Gerald Scott .7 on Instagram. And all of my music, I have 3 albums and, I have 2 albums and 3 or 4 singles. And they're all on Pastor Gerald Scott YouTube. You can look me up, Pastor Gerald Scott, on YouTube, and all of my music is there. It's also on all of the digital outlets, CD Baby, Amazon Music, Apple Music. And so, yeah, and you could reach me by email through, I'm from Louisiana, and I'm residing here in Arkansas. But if you know anything about Louisiana, they have parishes instead of counties. And so my name in email is Rev Richland Parish. That's where I'm from. Small parish called Richland Parish. Actually, the great the great country music star Tim McGraw is from my parish, Richland Parish there in Louisiana. So Rev Richland Parish at gmail.com. that's an email for me. Listen, I enjoyed everyone, such great talent. Sparky, thank you again for having me on the show. I look forward to coming back, and I definitely look forward to hosting the gospel show with you and just helping your vision go, because you're definitely bringing such great talent together.
Thank you. It's done. We are the co-hosts on the gospel show. Pastor Gerald Scott from Arkansas, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful show. Honestly, wunderbar. I'm going to stop the Facebook Live, which isn't the main part. Hi, Facebook. I like to stop the main part of the show with a peace sign, because I want to try and get world peace in this world. And I've had 1,000 people do it already. So throw your V's in the air, and then I'll stop the show. 1, 2, including you, Tim. Tim, 1, 2, 3. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.